So my name is Jason Samuelson, Superintendent at Rockford. The project is Grand Rapids Public School, Innovation Central High School. The heart of the project is mechanical work, replacing all the backbone system of what's currently there in the school. Where we're sitting is the original women's gym. So back in the early years of this building, there was a boys' gym and a women's gym. The boys' gym is now a wood shop, and where we're sitting is actually currently being used as the ROTC gym, where they had a little rifle range set up. So they used to shoot pellet guns in here at targets. So kind of cool. Famous people, there's been a couple of astronauts that came through the school. The First Lady at one point came through the school. This is a non-typical school. So this program has houses an Academy of Construction and Design program. We have a mock-up ambulance room. So there's a couple of good spaces in here. Wood shop and a robotics team. So we have two massive boilers that currently feed the main school here and then the Montessori school across the parking lot that's connected via tunnel system. We're going to essentially take that and put it on a small concrete pad the size of a table. So we're essentially, like you referenced earlier, we're taking the massive computers of the 70s and condensing them down into a laptop. 4 boilers to do what 2 massive boilers used to do. So major part of the scope is the exterior facade. So we have RAM construction on site, and they're going around the entire building and tuck pointing, masonry tuck pointing. Part of our scope with the masonry tuck pointing, there's a handful of pieces of terracotta that have to be replaced. So that process is we actually have to take those pieces down, and those pieces for color match and molding size actually gets pulled out, and it's got to go down to a location down in Chicago. And then an artisan, a literal artisan, has to recreate. Terracotta is not commonly produced anymore. The process is about 8 months in all to get that piece off the wall, down to the artisan. He's got to create a mold and recreate those terracotta pieces. So getting rid of all the old cracks and bad joints inside the masonry walls, getting those re-tuck pointed so that way the building no longer takes on water. But it is an immense process, and it takes a true artisan to get some of those terracotta pieces made. We got gargoyles and we've got ornate flower designs and stuff. Some of those pieces take a long time, and it takes an artisan to actually recreate them. Yeah, so down there we've got a fan and boiler room. All that old system is getting yanked out. Most of it's actually out in the fan room, but it connected into these airways that have chases that run up to the upper floors. So we removed all the old ductwork that's in there. Actually, they used a lot of those old ductworks for new cabling pathways, so a lot of cabling had to be redone as well. It's going to increase the ability for teachers to be comfortable within a space and students to be comfortable within a space. They currently, they've got thermostats throughout the building, but they don't have any cooling. So their cooling was essentially opening the window and having a fan plugged into the window and trying to get in some fresh air from the outside. Because the old system of those fans that I referenced earlier, those systems weren't currently working. They had the steam. They were still able to get heat in the classrooms, but so the new systems will each have their own thermostat inside of the classroom. That teacher will be able to control their own climate within their classroom, versus before it kind of ran sporadically, right? It's if this area required some heating, you're probably going to get a large area of the school that is going to be heating, even though that one area may not have needed it before.